Hello, friends. How's everyone? Hope everyone is doing fine. Hi, Gigi is coming today because she's actually answering and responding to a question that someone wanted advice on. And this is the question that I'm responding to. So let me go by reading it. It says, but my first question is, how do I get rid of fear of commitment? I personally feel that because of fear of getting hurt, I tend to run away from relationships and would like to know how I go about becoming more opening and trusting. I want to start off by saying this much. I am going to give the advice from a Christian counseling perspective and things. And my advice would be first to start off by saying 2 Timothy verse chapter 1 verse 7 is that God is not the spirit of fear, but of love and of a sound mind. And to be accurate in what I'm saying, it goes, God give us a spirit, not of fear, of power and love and in self-control. Self-control, sound mind, it all depends on what version that you're reading. But the bottom line, it is not of God to fear. All fear comes from a negative source. So moving right along to answer that particular question is that sometimes our fear lies like deep-seated. Maybe something happened to make you not trust, or something that you've seen and things to make you feel this way. I mean, all questions and advice cannot be given on the surface. So this is a very serious question to even answer here, because more detail is really needed. But I will say, just from what I can just grasp, is that there's something that you have to return to and understand what put you in the position from the beginning to make you feel hurt in order to feel as if you can't trust anyone. We first have to deal with that, and then we can move forward. Because in order for you to grasp and to understand, how did I get here to make me not even want to trust anyone, especially in relationships, we got to deal with that issue in order to get the proper advice. Gigi gives advice based on truth, and my truth will always come from a perspective that we're about. It's not temporarily, but it's something that you can refer back to when I give you scripture. You can go there, because I don't want to be that worldly counselor as a Christian that will give you advice when I am being serious and say, hey, child, don't worry about it, or forget them, or boo, boo, boo on them. No, because that's not helpful in the long run. But I do believe that there is something deep seated that you would have to deal with, and in dealing with it, then it will give you answers to what you need to do. But that's my advice to you. You don't have to do it, but I just feel like that there's something more deep seated than that I can even understand. Because as a counselor, you just can't say, let me open this book and give a person advice. But for starters, understand this: God is not the spirit of fear, but He gives us a spirit of love and of sound mind. And fear, what fear does, it comes and it basically takes everything from out of us, as if, wow, why do I feel like this? But fear can come upon you, but that doesn't mean that, you have to lose everything. Sometimes fear comes to alert us to say warning, or, don't trust this situation. That's the good fear. But the fear that have you running away from relationships, like I said, I think your answer requires a little bit more understanding in order for me to relate to it. I hope that this answered your question. I love you, friends, for tuning in. And let's be about encouraging, motivate, and inspiring. And those of you all that do sit in a position and that do give good advice and things, let's be about doing what's right when people ask for, advice. And if you don't have all the answers, refer them out to someone. But my thing is that I'm referring you to scripture and to further counseling to deal with that fear, because it's not a surface level. It's a level that whereby if it's been with you for some time, it need to be unveiled the proper way. I love you. Hey friends, thank you all for joining in. Until next time, tune in to Gigi Thoughts.